Taylor Swift brings heartfelt magic to Joe DiMaggio Children's Hospital with a surprise visit that captured the internet's heart. Taylor Swift has never needed a spotlight to shine. Her presence, compassion, and genuine connection with her fans continue to make her one of the most beloved and admired figures in entertainment. And once again, she's proven why her reach goes far beyond music. On a quiet morning in Hollywood, Florida, just hours after dazzling at Game 4 of the Stanley Cup Final with her boyfriend Travis Kelce, Swift made an unannounced and unforgettable stop at Joe DiMaggio Children's Hospital. What followed was a heartwarming series of moments that brought tears to eyes, smiles to faces, and light into rooms that needed it most. The Children's Hospital, known for its dedication to care and healing, lit up in a new way as Taylor arrived. Though the visit was kept low-key and out of the public eye initially, it quickly became impossible to hide the joy her presence brought. Wearing a soft smile and casual outfit, Taylor walked through the pediatric floor, taking time to greet each patient individually. She wasn't there as the international superstar Taylor Swift. She was there as a caring visitor who wanted to make a difference in a child's day. One particular encounter stood out, both for its spontaneity and its emotional resonance. As Taylor stepped into a young patient's room, she was met with a reaction that was as raw and beautiful as any stadium crowd. The patient, clearly a massive Swiftie, gasped in disbelief before letting out a loud, joyful scream, directly in Taylor's face. The scream was pure emotion, part shock, part joy, part dream come true. Taylor, momentarily caught off guard, instinctively took a small step back and then laughed, her eyes lighting up with surprise and affection. The moment was captured on video and quickly spread across social media, making thousands of fans laugh, cry, and relate all at once. What made the visit even more magical was the environment Taylor stepped into. The room was decked out in a full Harry Potter theme. Floating candles hovered above the ceiling, envelopes hung as if delivered by owl post, and the atmosphere was nothing short of enchanting. Taylor, a known book lover and fan of whimsical themes, instantly noticed the effort. She gushed about the decorations, admiring the little touches and commenting on how magical everything felt. It was the perfect blend of fantasy and reality, Taylor Swift in a room that looked like Hogwarts, smiling with a fan whose dream had just come true. And yet, what made the visit so memorable wasn't just the decorations or the viral moment. It was the sincerity. Taylor introduced herself simply with a warm, "Hi, I'm Taylor," as if the person before her didn't already know. There was no diva attitude, no performance. Just presence. Just humanity. The young fans' response, a blend of awe and obviously, captured the spirit of the moment. Swift didn't need to prove who she was, her kindness said it all. Throughout her visit, Taylor reportedly spent meaningful time with several patients and their families, speaking softly, listening, holding hands, signing autographs, and taking photos. Nurses and hospital staff later shared how struck they were by Taylor's authenticity. She wasn't rushing. She wasn't promoting anything. She was simply there, giving children moments of happiness in the midst of difficult battles, offering parents a moment of light in the darkness, and reminding everyone why she is admired not just for her voice, but for her values. As the videos and photos made their way online, Swifties around the world couldn't contain their emotions. Comments flooded in about how touching the visit was, with many sharing their own stories of how Taylor's music or acts of kindness had helped them through tough times. One post read, "She's not just the soundtrack to our lives, she's the heart of it." Others praised her for continuing to show up for people, even when the cameras aren't rolling or the crowds aren't roaring. This visit also reinforced the quiet but powerful message Taylor often embodies. Fame is not about being seen but about seeing others. She could have easily spent her day recovering from a late-night event or preparing for her next performance. Instead, she chose to show up for strangers, children and families who needed a reminder that they weren't alone. For those who have followed Taylor's career, this is far from the first time she's gone above and beyond for her fans. From surprise wedding appearances to hospital visits and handwritten letters to personal donations, she has consistently used her platform to uplift and support others. But every story like this one adds another chapter to her legacy, not one measured in records sold or awards won, but in hearts touched and lives changed. In the end, the visit to Joe DiMaggio Children's Hospital was not just a moment, it was a message. That no matter how famous, how busy, or how celebrated one becomes, there is always room for kindness, for compassion, for presence. Taylor Swift didn't just bring joy to a hospital, she reminded the world of the power of a simple, loving gesture. And in doing so, she once again proved that while her music fills arenas, it's her heart that fills the world.